Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we've got Throwback Thursday coming to you very nice and late on Thursday night. I'd like to shake things up here and there and do different times, and to be perfectly honest with you, I just did not feel very motivated today, which is it's my Friday. I feel very unmotivated. Don't ask me why, there's no reason for it. It was just one of those days where I was just like, oh, I got home from work and I'm like, I know I've got to do this, I got to post it, and it is West Coast time. So although it is later, it's West Coast time, so it's still Thursday for another 3 hours, actually exact. Right now it's 9 p.m. on the West Coast, which will mean that it's like midnight on the East Coast. But anyway, we have first name to thank for this week's Throwback Thursday being picked. And look at this, isn't this so appropriate for this time of year, very Halloween-like. This is a candle from DW Home. They call it Monster Mash, and the scent is black tobacco. And nowhere could I find scent note descriptions for black tobacco. But I did find this at Home Sense for $9.99. I want to say 2 years ago, because I think I had this last year as well. And let me see about how big this is. It is 12.35 ounces. And then, like I said, the scent black tobacco. It is a 1 wick, not quite fully opaque. What's really interesting about these DW Home candles that have paint on them is they look like they're completely opaque black, like you'll never see any light through it. But as the candle burns down, I've had a few different ones, orange, black, and so on. They actually do start seeing through like luminosity, which is really nice, because especially when it burns down to like around here, and it's darker in your room, in your space while this is burning, it actually looks like a little like jack-o'-lantern, if you will, or that kind of thing. Like, it looks really authentic. So although I don't have a scent note description to share with you guys, I will tell you my first my first sniff thoughts on the scent on cold is really good. It actually reminds me of, and I had to go dig it out, one of my beloved candles. I only have one of these left, and that is also from DW, Noir Vanille de Tabac, which this truly, and it's the same company. So this is the 2-wick candle. I love this. Now, really, it's like black vanilla and tobacco. Black tobacco. This is definitely a richer, I want to say it's a richer scent. But this candle is that Noir Vanille de Tabac, but a little bit lighter. So of course I love this on cold. I would have given this a 10 out of 10 for scent appeal on cold. Burning, okay. And as you can see, sort of my lighting sucks right now. You can see the different levels of pooling and so on. There's been a few fire calls lately where I've lit the candles, been at home, and then like less than an hour later we got called out. So I had to blow them out before we ran out the door. So anywho, some of it's partially that's part of it, it's my fault. But also with single wicks from DW Home, I find that they do tend to tunnel at the beginning, but as they burn down, further down, everything sort of slides down. So I never really actually have an issue with pool, like overall candle burn, as I know that this will all get worked out towards the bottom likely. Of course, I will let you guys know closer, like towards the end, or like what I've been melting videos, that kind of thing, and how it's doing. I've not had to trim the wick. The wick is at a decent length right there. I would not trim it at this point. I find that to be a good length for DW Home for this particular candle. Scent appeal while burning. This is a lighter one because it is a single wick. This one is very strong. Again, it's a 2-wick. It's twice the size, literally. But if you want to see them together, just look at the circumference difference. This is definitely stronger. This is my beloved candle. I'm just going to put that away now that we finished talking about it. This is a little lighter. It is a single wick, as you know. So I would say in a smaller room, like a small bedroom or a small den, perhaps even a bathroom area. If you have a nice size counter, this would actually be really cute to have out in your home for like a Halloween party. So when people are coming in and they're washing their hands, this kind of glows, and I think that would be really awesome. So the scent throw on cold, I would only give it about a 5 out of 10, but mind you, I have moved it around in a couple different spaces, but it does better in a small room for sure. I definitely get like the really nice sweet tobacco, It says black tobacco, but to me it's very much like the vanilla tobacco. I know Root Candle, they made a vanilla tobacco vanilla, I think is what they call it, tobacco vanilla, and it was very, very close to that, again, beloved DW one I just showed you a few moments ago. So would I repurchase this? Absolutely. If I could find it in one of these sizes, I would likely pick these ones up first before the smaller ones. But this is just so cute. Like, honestly, you guys, you probably remember every year I'll burn and I'll melt, and I save all my empty jars until the end of the year. And then what I'll likely try to remember to do is get rid of all the wax that might be left at the bottom, and then just use it for a tea light or one of those just battery operated lights when it's completely empty, because I think this would be so cute for next year's Halloween decor in my home. So anyway, thank you very much to First Name for selecting this one. And so here we go. We've got the list narrowing down. There's not a whole lot left in our Throwback Thursdays for the fall edition, because winter starts November, December, January, right? September, October, November. Oh, never mind. We still have one more month. I don't even know where I'm at. So we're in the middle of October. We still have November to go. So we have a cut up 3-wick candle in leaves. Oh, and as I should say, as I always do, the first person down below to comment on which item you'd like me to burn or melt first, I will acknowledge that, and we'll come back next week and basically evaluate the pick and tell you guys how I felt, how the throw was. This is also a 3-wick candle chopped up from Bath & Body Works in the scent Autumn. And then we've got Jim Beam Maple, and this was gifted to me by Heather and her family. Then we have Yankee Candles Home Classic Spiced Cupboard, or Spice Cupboard. And then we have another M of WG Gooseberry. This is another Halloween type candle. That's really cool. Just see where we can stack these so you can all get them in the picture there. And then we got the last 3 to pick from our Bath & Body Works candles. This is Farm Stand Apple, also 3-wick candle. Then we have something a little sweet. We have Cinnamon Spiced Vanilla. And last but certainly not least, we have Bath & Body Works Chestnut and Clove. So there you guys are. And thanks again for First Name for selecting that. I really am enjoying it. Will continue to enjoy it. It's a slow burner, this one. So I will likely be enjoying it for quite some time. And as always, you guys, thanks so much for tuning in and watching. Be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.